Welcome to the Ramen.
The soup for college students.
I'm Kayla Carey.
And I'm Ben Wallace.
We're here to fulfill all your entertainment news needs.
And a little more, if you know what I mean. Where can you find a giraffe, Teletubbies, Les Miles, Richard Nixon, and thousands of intoxicated college students? Here's Sydney Armstrong with the story.
So I'm on Carlotta, and it's crazy!
Thanks, Sydney. Obviously, she attended the annual Carlotta Street Halloween block party held just off LSU's campus.
But she was far from the only one. Baton Rouge police was on the scene in case students got too rowdy, along with a plethora of dressed-up characters. Hilarious costumes like these Teletubby comrades swarmed the streets to take part in this year's festivities.
Festivities mainly consisted of roaming up and down Carlotta and State Street while checking out other costumes of course, only if you're over 21 years of age, an alcoholic beverage of your choice.
Or, in this giraffe's case, maybe some leafy malt. Some of your favorite ramen anchors hit the scene to enjoy great views, like this young man's backside.
And we even got a hold of Les Miles for a few pre-game questions. But the later the night creeps into the wee hours of dawn, the more people want to get their ridiculous costumes on TV. What a great idea. It's basically Baton Rouge's version of bourbon for one night of the year. Another notable event over the weekend was Voodoo Fest in New Orleans, and Jordan, William, and I headed down there to cover this illustrious event.
That's right, Ben, and it would have been a success, too, if it weren't for those pesky voodoo officials confiscating our tapes.
Yeah, and their little dog, too.
Yep. But despite our misfortune, voodoo was somewhat enjoyable.
Right you are, Jordan. Big names like Muse, Weezer, My Morning Jacket, Drake, and even the Prince of Darkness, Ozzy himself, all made appearances.
But no one can forget the performances by Deadmau5, Cage the Elephant, Interpol, Minus the Bear, Eagles of Death Metal, and countless others.
Well, actually, Jordan, we probably will forget some of those, being that most of our footage was confiscated.
Valid point, Wild Bill.
But I digress. The high point of Voodoo Fest was definitely Ozzy screaming, "I'm not playing one more song until you promise we're all getting laid," and spraying the crowd with soap suds.
Soap suds? Well, Weezer's Lady Gaga and MGMT covers were also pretty epic.
And speaking of MGMT, they did dress up as the Scooby-Doo gang, which, sadly, was the best part of their performance.
Right you are, Wild Bill. But most importantly, we learned that the only talent Drake possesses is being able to push play on a Lil Wayne record and scream "Free Weezy" as it plays.
Yeah, and speaking of Lil Wayne, isn't he getting out of jail tomorrow?
Yeah, man.
Duh.
Yeah, okay. Well then, what's the big deal with the whole Free Weezy campaign if he's just getting out one day?
I'm not real sure, I guess I've never really thought about it.
Maybe Ramen reporter Jessica Godot has some answers for us.
Kane is in the building.
So far, I have been a lone wolf on the campaign trail to get Lil Wayne released from jail. But I have a feeling this Thursday, when he actually is released, everyone and their mom will be repping Weezy. I have a scoop on how you can get on my level and be just as prepared. Step number 1, download all the new Weezy tracks. On September 27th, Lil Wayne dropped a new album called I Am Not a Human Being, which can be found on iTunes. It features classy tracks such as Gonorrhea, Bill Gates, and radio hits such as I'm Single and Right Above It featuring Drake.
After you've downloaded all of the jams, it's your job to learn all of the lyrics.
I'm a millionaire, I'm a young money millionaire, tougher than Nigerian hair.
The only way to look fresh to death on Thursday is to wear Free Weezy apparel. You can find Free Weezy t-shirts for $20 at Hot Topic and Free Weezy wristbands for $4 on hiphopwristbands.com. For all you die-hard Lil Wayne fans, you can pay $39.99 for a membership to Weezy'sWorld.com, the official Lil Wayne fan site. Last but not least, like the Free Weezy page on Facebook. It'll give you the latest news, tracks, and countdown to freedom.
Well, it seems like my efforts have been a success so far, seeing as Lil Wayne is being released from jail, y'all. Seems I can throw in the towel and take up a new cause.
for Tiger TV's and Ramen.
Thank you, Jessica. I can't wait to see Lil Wayne back in action tomorrow. Now that we've voiced our feelings on how we think Voodoo Fest went,
Let's check out some of them other voodoo goers, what they thought of this illustrious festival.
Super.
How do you feel about the voodoo of the music festival this weekend?
They could have had a better lineup, but I am having fun.
Drake was really good last night. If I wasn't so sloshy, I would have remembered a lot more of it.
The music, man, like, the music. It brings everybody together, like, you have like every different genre of music all right here, right now. All kinds of people. It's the best environment.
MGMT, Weezer, basically all the big bands. Ozzy was really, really good.
The bands are okay this year. They weren't as good as the other years.
Hey, you know, I'm all from Australia. It's pretty amazing. It's my first time here.
So who are y'all excited to see here this weekend?
MGMT. Ozzy Osbourne.
Really, what kind of flying creatures do you think he will bite the heads off of, he will decapitate tonight?
Well, in the past, it has been bats, but who knows, it may be a pelican.
Maybe some squirrels, maybe some bats. You never know.
I'm really hoping to see a squirrel, because a flying squirrel preferably, because I think he's only into flying creatures.
I'm looking for Ozzy, man. I'm old school, you know. Ozzy Osbourne.
It's been pretty nuts. We're a little drunk. We're ready to go. It's great. We don't know what's going on, but great music.
So I didn't really think this was the scene for nuns.
Dude, what's going on?
I didn't really think this was the scene for nuns, but you've surprised me.
We're here to bless everybody with the gift of rock.
so it looks like Voodoo was all fun and games over the weekend.
Ben, I'm afraid you're not totally correct. There was something sinister running amok at Voodoo Fest.
That's right, William. Drugs.
Dum dum dum. At Hippie Watch, and they're everywhere. You can't hide. I mean, J-Wall's going to the dark side.
Hippies, I was bitten by one. I was infected.
I think they make shots for that.
Dude, you're harshing my vibe. How many pots have you smoked today?
How many pots? Like flower pots?
How many pots have you smoked today?
I have no idea. A bunch.
Can't count that up.
I woke up smoking and am about to go smoke right now. I just smoked a minute ago.
How many pots have you smoked today?
0.
Zero, man. Drug-free is the way to be.
I'm actually on acid. And, what else? Molly.
How does that feel? How does that make you feel? Does it make the music better?
It does, it really does. Because it feels like, I don't know, hard to explain. Like, you're more connected with everything and you just feel the music instead of just hear it.
Are you a Ninja Turtle?
Yeah, I'm a Ninja Turtle.
Which one are you?
Raphael.
How many pots have you smoked today?
A lot.
You know, marijuana's good for the people, man. We all like it.
Now that you all know about the joys of music and the dangers of drugs, let's take a short commercial break.